Good morning, everybody. What's going on? My name is Ron. Welcome back to another episode here on Wernolau. That's good. My microphone's actually working. Hopefully, you guys are all doing okay. And yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. Good job, I checked that. So yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good one. And welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So what we're going to be doing today is just kind of cracking on, really. We've got a load of bale wrapping, which we can go ahead and start doing. So that's good, and hopefully by which point our money will have come through for that field, which would be good. Other than that, it's just little bits and bobs, nothing too major. I'm not sure about the bale collection ones. Yeah, I need to do a little bit of testing with them because it's going to be quite difficult with that equipment that they're giving us. So yeah, I don't know on that one. But yeah, so I hope you guys are all doing okay anyway. And yeah, I just goofed up. I just pressed the wrong button. Oh well. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing okay anyway. And yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So yeah, I just pressed the wrong button, which was a bit stupid of me. Oh well, we'll just have to just ignore that one. It's not actually that far away. It's 81, so it's not too bad, is it? So yeah, it's right next to our new field, so we can go and have a little ganders at our new field. I'm going to go and show you guys our new field shortly. But yeah, I did not mean to do that, unfortunately. So that was a bit silly. But yeah, so I hope you guys are all doing okay anyway. And yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So what I'm going to do, just going to get it right up here. So yeah, I hope that you guys are all doing okay. And yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So what we're going to be doing today, well, obviously we're going to be cracking on with some wrapping. Do we actually have a round bale wrapper? Otherwise, I was actually correct to do what I just did there. No, we do not. Okay. So we need to go and pick up the round bale wrapper anyway then. So that works actually okay for us. So we'll go ahead and I'll do that. In the meantime, we'll go and do the square one instead then. Because I don't think... Yeah, no, I don't actually have a bale wrapper, round bale wrapper. Actually, yes, sorry, what am I saying? I do have a round bale wrapper, just not this one. I got it for the tractor, so for the telehandler rather. So we'll go swap that out for the telehandler actually. Yeah, should be alright, shouldn't it? So yeah, we'll swap this out instead. So I hope you guys are all doing okay anyway, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So obviously I'm waiting now on that email to say that the field is now ours, and obviously we can use it, which is kind of what I'm waiting on. Hopefully today, if we have a little look at the weather, like I say, I'm kind of chomping at the bit really because I've only really got 2 days, and then look at that forecast, it's absolutely diabolical. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of chomping at the bit. Ideally, we should be able to bail and collect in 1 day, in theory. So yeah, but obviously, yeah, it's all a bit kind of just weather dependent really. So yeah, got a lot of space here at the moment. Anyway, so yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap that one over. We'll take that one off, and we'll put on the bale wrapper. We'll also put on the rear box. To be fair, I haven't used it in so long I forgot we still had it, to be honest. But yeah, it is down here, which is good. So yeah, we should have... The hay's going to be moved into this shed. Ideally, I want to move this lot out of here, to be honest, because there's not a lot of space. The hay and the straw can go into both, well, can go into that shed as well, to be honest. We put the electrics on. That'll do. And then obviously this shed can literally just come for this. Both of them don't really fit too well, to be honest. It's a bit kind of difficult, really. But yeah, so we'll just add this to the straw. Obviously, I didn't realise how much straw we're actually going to need, so I didn't know how much straw we're going to need. But it looks things quite a lot. But yeah. So we'll go ahead and we will take this down. Because otherwise I could wait for it to be delivered, which is not going to happen. Let me just drop them an email and say, do not deliver Z equipment. We're going backwards slightly. Done. Alright. Cool. So I head on down to field number 81 and we'll go and get that one all done. It does mean I'm going to lose the fee. They can't refund that, unfortunately, because if they do, because obviously that takes the admin, but just what it is, isn't it? So yeah, so hopefully, like I said, we can look at potentially doing the hay. I want to see if we're actually able to. I don't actually have a mixed wagon yet. So this is now all towards cows, and yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it, to be honest. We've got about a week to make it before I go away for a few days. We might make it. I don't really know, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it or not. But yeah, so what I'll do is obviously we'll take this down to the store. We'll take this down to the field, sorry, and we can go and have a little look at, go and show you guys on camera this this new field. Could be good. So yeah, obviously got to go through that yard. Bit awkward that now we're going through someone else's yard, but it's just how it is around here anyway, isn't it, really? Don't know if I've actually ever been up there, to be honest. I don't think I have. But yes, obviously those silage bales have been out for a little while now, so I don't know if I'm going to get away with that at all. I don't know. We'll have to have a little ganders and see if I'm actually going to get away with that. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever been down here before, which is crazy to think that, really. Ooh, bit rough, isn't it? Actually, no, I have been down here because I think, yeah, I did some rapping down there, didn't I? Yeah, it was a bit of a pain to get into. I can't remember which way the gate opens. That way, sweet, that's good. Yeah, I have actually been down here. That's good. Yeah, I've definitely been down here actually. So it's this field straight ahead, and then the next field after that as well. So yeah, so it's this field here that we bought. Now, obviously the access could be a bit of a problem. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. So obviously we can access it from here. But there is also a slight track to get down there. So yeah, I can actually access it off that end, and then this road just goes down. So yeah, so it's just literally straight through this yard. We'll press that as well. So yeah, I hope that you guys are all doing okay anyway, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. It's going to be hopefully a good episode today. Like I said, hopefully we're going to get that email shortly to say that the field's now ours. And then we're able to come and harvest it. That's what I'm hoping. And obviously we've got to get it baled, and then we're going to get it all taken back to the yard. Taken back to the yard is the most scary bit, because unless I can strike up an agreement with them to use one of their sheds, which I can do, potentially. We'll have to see. Depends if we're doing round or squares as well. I don't know on that one. Hello. It'd be a lot easier if I did squares, to be honest. Well, yeah, I've got to kind of stick with it, to be honest, because obviously we've already started square straw, so it'd be a bit silly not to. But yeah, so hopefully, like I said, we'll get that email today, and then we'll be able to crack on with that. But for now, we're just going to carry on just trundling backwards and forwards around here. And obviously, we're going to do a square one as well after this, which is good. Yeah, it's nice and peaceful in this field, that's for sure. And yeah, like I said, the next amount is going to be, well, we can, on those rainy days, because look at the forecast, we ain't going to be able to do much contracting. So this might be the last bit of contracting that we'll do for the month. I don't really know. I don't really want to get into the realms of bale transporting because it's going to be a pain in the ass. Like I said, I don't have a mixer wagon yet, so I can't like mix them up. Don't know how the silage is going to work because I can't mix the silage. Well, it depends how long it's been in the field. If it's been in the field for 3 weeks, then that might be a bit of a different story. Like our current silage, the stuff that we took off the cow field has been in the field for 3 weeks. Probably we can start feeding it now. I'm thinking to potentially look at feeding it on the 28th, but obviously we have to have everything ready. So the first thing is to buy an animal trailer, which we should have enough for. We'll probably just buy a little Life Williams. We're not going to go anything massive or anything. The only thing is we have got a bloody lot of cows to transport, but I can't fit anything huge. I haven't even been down to the animal dealership, so I'm not sure what the access is like down there. I don't know. I don't know what the access is like at all. I need to. This adapter's annoying me a little bit. It's kind of like just jangling it all about. It looks awful. But yeah, so like I said, it's going to be an interesting one. I do love this machine. Going to be interesting to see how we get on. Like I said, I mean, whether I go and purchase a mixed wagon today, I haven't even looked at what's on sale. To be fair, it depends. I don't know. It depends on lots of different factors. I might be able to get away with just temporarily just storing the bales here. If I can speak to them, then I think that'll be the best option for now. Because trying to do it all in one day is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. I'd rather not do that. Yeah, obviously if we rent a straw stacker, a square bale stacker, we can also do that with the bale stacking if we get the contract and if I decide to proceed with the contract. Might run out of time, don't know. The other thing that obviously I'll consider is that we're getting the stone picker one away as well, which is going to cost us 70k. That's the only thing that might put a spanner in that works. Which is priority? Probably cattle. The stone picker might have to wait until September into October, but then that does write off any field work this side of this planting season, I reckon. I'll have a little ganders in a second. Once this empties, we'll have a good little. That is actually empty now, so cool. So I think that'll probably wipe out the planting season. Oh no, we can do barley into October. It'll wipe out OSR. Depends on what I'm actually going to plant. To be honest, the majority of we've got any wheat on here. Wheat's down the bottom for some reason. Don't know what. Okay, so yes, we can actually plant into October, which is probably going to be the best time in October when we're not as busy as with contracting. Yeah, I might just go between each field. Might just literally just go barley, OSR. OSR. The only thing is, yeah, OSR we got till September anyway. Let me see if there's anything that's actually on sale. that looked like a mixer wagon for a second there. I was like, onions. Some weird old truck. Icon series flatbed. It's all just crap that 70% off. However, it is not particularly useful for us at the moment. Yeah, it's all just garbage, really. I mean, the most amount of money will be from the most amount of money will be from the what's it called? There we go. That's one. Just stick that into there for a second. The most amount of money will be from the cattle, hands down. Over, well, we're not getting any money for the stones. Okay, that just sits to the side. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we're not getting any money or anything for the stones, I suppose. So it's got to be the most cost-effective money, which is going to be cattle. So we're going to have to buy. We could look at potentially leasing a mixer, but it's going to be expensive to lease one. Depends exactly how big I'm looking to do it. Don't know on that one. So yeah, I think I'm going to ask them tonight if I can leave some bales in that shed if we get the field. As soon as we've got confirmation, obviously we can go from there. Yeah. That'll be interesting, really. Be a very, very interesting way to work out if I can do that or not. I don't know if I'm going to get away with it, to be honest. I hate to say it's like I haven't actually asked if they also own this farm, but I'm sure they'll help me out. They'll let me. There's nothing in there at the moment. Obviously, I do a lot of work for them. I've already done. I have been down here for another contract. I can't remember. I think it might have been that field. I can't remember, to be honest. But one of the grass fields, anywho. Nice. Well, Jesus, that is not what I wanted to do. Yeah, so interesting, but yeah, we've got some lovely crop. I don't know in total how many cattle we're going to need. By looks of things, we're going to need a lot. Like I said, got no problems with food, which is good. Hay's a little bit low. So I won't be able to cut that field again. We'll need to see what I can do with that. Might be going to go ahead and buy another field. I mean, yeah, because obviously 5 is the next field logically to buy. But I'd like to wait for copying that if possible. I don't know if I'm going to buy another field yet. That's the only thing where it does kind of get a bit scattered, to be honest. Yeah, I was going to say I might have been blind or something. Don't see another one though. There's at least one more, I reckon. Should be two. Oh no, there might not. This can't be the last one, right? No, it definitely is not the last one. That worries me a little bit. Telling me on my system I've got one more. Ah, there it is. Against the hedgerow. I was like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but it's okay, I've done it. By far the best bit I get to use this. It's really nice. So we'll drop this off, and then that's that all done. Drop that off, fold it up, and away we go back to the yard. We'll then reset, and we'll jump on the next contract. I mean, realistically, the Arthur Williams is quite cheap, so we're not going to get a discount off of that. And I think we're going to get a discount off the off a mixer wagon. I could lease one, or I just get the cheapest one to be able to mix a wagon minimal amounts of food for now. I don't need anything major to be honest. I don't want anything major because the problem is if I do more than one bale, it just wastes. So I'd rather not do more than one bale, to be honest. Well, I never do more than one bale. So half the time, the mixed wagon is actually full. If we do the bale one, that's a slightly different story because obviously that's capacity to be able to get to transport the bales. But I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to be messing around with them or not. But the hay we could definitely look at. The silage, like I said, is going to be a bit more difficult. I don't know how the hell they work it, to be honest. Anyway, we'll hotfoot it back to the yard, park up, reevaluate. I always like to go back to the yard, reset, and then come back out again, really. I don't like going between contract to contract. I don't know why, I just don't really like it. But yeah, so we lost £400 off of that, which is not ideal, but there's quite a few bars in that field, so I've got no qualms with that at all. I've lost a few frames for some reason. Don't seem to be losing any more frames at the moment. Oh, and he just went head on with a tree. $529 frames apparently. Bit odd. Sometimes my Wi-Fi doesn't like it out in certain places, but obviously I use a Wi-Fi system to be able to in my bag to be able to obviously stream to you guys. But yeah, dropping 9.6 frames is not great. Or 0.6, I should say, not 9.6, that would be even worse. So yeah, we will park up, take stock, might go back out, don't know yet. We'll see. Ooh. Please tell me that's something actually that's useful. Let's take that away. So doing 10 grand on that one, which is right there actually. Funny enough. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll collect that, and then what I'll do is I'll accept that one. Not press the wrong button this time. Can't wait, and we can leave. It's also that weird field as well that they said that they wanted to destroy and never did anything with. Bizarre. Haven't done any mowing at all yet, contract wise. Got another stone picking, which would be good. Don't really want to lose any more stone picking because obviously that's lime that we can produce. JCB fast track that's on sale actually. I assume that's that. Yeah, is that? Which we've already seen. So we'll head on down. We'll go and do some square wraps. Park this up in the shed. Swap it for the new for the John Deere. Not New Holland. I don't know if I actually want to keep those in there. They're not really doing any harm in there, but I don't know how they've ended up in there as opposed to the other shed that we did have them in. Don't know. Don't know how that happened. But I don't really care. So yeah. I don't know whether to test one of these. I mean, the hay should be fairly easy, but it's a bit more money. Let's have a little look. Let me see what I need to work towards to be able to get even the smallest mixer. Animals. Animals? Hello? I hate this shop. Seems to have just kind of gone down and I just kind of feel like it's a bit. I also hate the vehicles, but forage, grassland, bean, vegetables, root crops. Right, forage mixers. Here we go. So we don't actually have a small one available. For the sake of £2 grand, could get away with that one, to be honest. The thing is, the bars might. Oh no, we should be able to fit bars through there. Yeah, it's not terrible. So, like I say, we're not going to save anything on these Arthur Williams. £6 grand. We can carry 6 cattle, which will do. Standard. Logic. You can have it painted with an. No, you can't. Don't do anything. Oh, on the back. Interesting. Live animals. So yeah, that's the first bit of the puzzle. Sorted. Obviously, I need to order some cattle. I don't know why that keeps on doing that. Okay. Okay then. Don't know what just happened there. Righto. Don't know. Got no idea what just happened. See, there's only 8,000 that one, whereas this one there's 17. Right, let's jump into this, and we'll get this all hooked up then. For the next job. I should be working down the list, but depends. They might have fermented okay. If they've sat in the field for a week, they might be okay. That's really annoying. I don't know why that keeps on happening. That's doing my name. Yeah, like I said, if they've sat in the field for a week, we might be okay, but I don't know. Would be a little bit premature if we were to get a mixer wagon now. I don't know. We're not that far off, to be honest. But I wouldn't mind looking at smaller options that they've got. Because that's still a massive mixer wagon. I suppose if we're doing bale contracts with it, it's not really an issue. We'll see how we get on. Is that that's the water, isn't it? Pretty sure. They might have just finished baling this, I don't really know. Oh, hello. Wow. I think they were actually in here about half an hour ago, finishing bailing this, so it wouldn't have taken them long. That's really annoying. Don't know why it's done that like 4 times. They must have been at the top, because this wasn't bailed about half an hour ago when I just came through. Anyways. Let's get all of this all sorted. So we'll wrap all of this. Does it one more time, I'm going to throw it out the window. There we go, guys. Still my absolute 9. You are taking the absolute piss right then. Wrong one. Let's see if that actually fixes itself. Oh, where the hell is that bell gone? Yeah, I kind of bailed it that long ago then. Just bailed it this morning. Anyway, well, we'll get all of this all bailed up. It's going to be all wrapped up, if you like. That's bloody hell, that's those two are insane together. They must have been down the bottom there. Didn't even realise that they even mowed this, to be honest. Must have mowed it late last night, I don't know. So yeah, but it depends, like I said, it depends how long. I can't get out of there without pushing, to be fair, it's my own equipment, so I have to push the bow and push it out of the way, then fine. Yeah, I don't know. Very nice, to be honest. Oh, hello. I must have been down here at the bottom when I first went through, and then I don't know. I was sorting some things out, to be honest. But yeah, so we'll get this one done, and then like I said, I do need to try and sort out just taking the bales, but it's going to be a bit difficult. Ideally, I need a mixer wagon that I can use. I haven't got loose hay, have I? I don't want to touch their field if I can't do it. I want to sell some of the hay and see how much we're actually going to get for the hay as well. I think it's smart enough not to do that anymore, I think. Yeah, I think I'll just avoid them at all costs for now. Go do some fertiliser, it's probably going to be a bit easier. Once we've done this one. And we could stand to make some money, I suppose. I don't know. It's a bit of a tricky one, really. I don't know if we're going to make any kind of money off of that. Potentially not. Only 8 bales, it's only like 8 trips, isn't it? It'd be just easier just to put them on the front of the telly out. I don't know if it's round or square. What the fuck happened there? can. Does hold a lot of wrap actually. I want to go down from the top. We should probably do the forestry as well, but I need a wood chipper for that. I don't know actually. I seem to remember them having their smaller wood chipper when I last asked. I don't know if that's still on the store. Or if not, can we get hold of a smaller wood chipper? Because that would be very useful right about now. If I was looking at that. There's not much point worrying about these obscure contracts, to be honest. Realistically, if I can't do them, I can't do them. Not a terrible job, to be honest. Oh, hello. We'll get out for this one. Right, that's so loud. Lost any more frames? No. Oh, shut up. That does constantly. There we go. Drop that off. Oh, hello. Well, this is gonna be fun. A bag of laughs, this one, huh? Trying to get these out of here. Ah, Christ. Really? How the hell did they do that? Oh, skills. I do want to do the barrel collecting, to be honest. It is something that we can earn money on. But, no. Really have no idea if it's going to work or not, though. We just messed that up completely. Now it's completely like stuck in between the. Oopsies! We're just driven over a bale. 2 more over here. I knew that was going to happen eventually. So, for Christ's sake. There we go. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Looks like it. Bingo. Look a bit better like that now, don't they? Why the hell you got so much space in this field as well? There's a lot of space everywhere, isn't there? It's all about maximising that space. See, I might just skip that and skip the wood one. We don't need to do the wood one. For the size one, we could actually do in the rain anyway. That's why I skipped some of them. Coal rain, like I said, I'm not really that bothered. There is that one that we can do, but that's going to take all day. I'm kind of on alert for doing this bloody silage mission. Silage mission? Straw harvest. I'm not sure it's going to come through today. Even if I did it tomorrow, like I say, if they allow me to very kindly to stack their bales in their shed for a few days, to obviously save time on the day, then that'd be good. Don't see why not. Sure, if I ask politely and tidy up after myself, it shouldn't be a problem. This is going to be fun. Getting this into here is like a blooming... Howdy. Right, that's done. So yeah, we can't do much else, so we'll mark that one as completed. Collect that. Fertilising 103. That'll do. We don't have a lot of fertiliser, to be honest. Hoeing. Liming. Don't give you any lime. It's not really my fit. What just happened there? My microphone just switched off. That was odd. A few bits of tedding. I should really be starting from the top, but that is a long old haul as well. They're both going to the same place. That could be interesting. Ideally, I want to do what I'm set up with, which is fertilising. Yeah, because you definitely use that silly little thing on that. Hoeing, we're not even set up on. Okay, let's do some fertilising. Did we buy some more fertiliser in the end? I don't even know. I ain't got a Scooby. Unfortunately, I don't know. Can't help with that one. I know there is... I know we're empty over there. I think we filled it back up. So I need to go and check if we bought any more fertiliser for it. Because if we didn't, then we are going to be back to square one. I've got to go and pick up some fertiliser. Which is another annoying little job. Like I said, as soon as that approval comes through, we're going to crack on anyway, so I'm only kind of accepting one at a time, really. How much have we got now? Nothing. So I've heard that. Bowls. Okay, did I buy any more first? Don't actually know. Let's go. When do we buy the trailer? Trailer should be there by now, right? I'd hope. So we'll jump into this. We'll go and pick up the trailer and we'll go and see if we brought some animal fertilizer. Obviously, animal dealership is. That is what I was actually supposed to look at as well. I don't know. There, I assume, yeah. I just realised that's not a farm. This is an animal dealer that we just come out of. Didn't even realise that, to be honest. Anyway, so yeah, so we'll have to go and pick that up because obviously I need to go and get some more fertilizer. I can't do anything with that, unfortunately. So I cannot physically do any contracts at the moment. Could cultivate that field, to be fair, but I don't like going into that field at all. So as you guys know, that field is a pain in the ass to get into. And obviously, yeah. I don't know if they're going to bale the straw before I cultivate either. Before I'm offered to cultivate, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm half tempted to just crack on with this now. To be fair, we've got 20 grand in the bank, but we're going to need a mixer before I can do anything else. I'll probably just lease one for now. Or we buy that small one. We could just buy that one new. Be a bit of an expensive venture though, isn't it? That's not mega money. I need to have a 18k or something. Trouble is we've got to spend that on fertiliser. Oh no. If I want to be doing this fertilising we have. In all seriousness, we could cultivate that, but so ideally I want the straw gone first. A spreader in here as well. Forgot that we bought that. Liming. The answer to that is no, we don't have any fertiliser. I was also supposed to sell that as well. I've got a spare one of them. Interesting. Hopefully this does actually connect up to this. It may not actually. Oh, it does. Sweet. That's better. That's just the electrics. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, just sign in for the F. Williams and the fertiliser. Lovely. Yep, perfect. Lovely. Cheers, boss. Thank you. Yep, cheers. So now I've got to go back over there at some point. Oh, we've got no fertilisers, so I can't do any of that. Cannot do a single fertiliser one. So I need to buy some more fertiliser. I think we're going with I think we're just going 8s for now. It's easy enough to load onto the trailer, sets of 8. So we'll have to move on to the next one, whatever that may be. Yeah, whatever it may be. It's quite expensive now, fertiliser, to be honest. Definitely feel the extra weight on the back, that's for sure. Right, so cannot do that. I could load up the spreader while it's over there with some lime. Don't really want to buy the lime. Don't know what that is. Right, I'm just going to pop to the toilet quickly, guys, and then I will crack on with something else. Something else meaning, I don't know what. I'll be back in a second. Just realised I part that way too close. Back in a second, guys. Right. That should all be good. So, I'm going to need... So I should be able to do a lime as well. So I'm going to need to go a bit careers in, unfortunately. Going to need 8 of them. Which is going to be 15 grand. Ouch. Cool. Other thing, well, I don't know if we could just buy stones. Don't know. 3,600 of lime as well. That's a lot of lime. That's a lot of lime. Right. So, another barrel wrapping. Down in field 75. It's not bad, is it? We can head on back down there to do that one then. Yes, obviously what I've just got there is a bit. This one here is going to be some size. I don't know if we can get away with that. I would like to do some testing, potentially. But obviously I'm going to need... I think we'll definitely be getting animals. So I think for now, I'm probably going to lease that. And then we'll return it as soon as we get a more suitable one come on sale. It just seems a bit of a waste of money though, to be honest. Anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll do that one. Go and do that one. I like working from the top, really. See, I need what do I need? I need thingies. Oh, I can't talk. I need a wood chipper. Wood chippers wise, obviously I'll wait on here, but because I haven't really touched a lot of logging. There's that, which is just a crazy machine. There's nothing small enough, unfortunately. Let me see if on the dark web I have a wood chipper. God, that's tiny. What do they do? Ooh. Okay. They do have a smaller wood chipper. But there's 2 smaller wood chippers. Okay. 38 grand, or how much is that one? 13.3k, so that would be good. Right, okay. So they do have a fuel, so that'd be good, obviously, to be able to do that. I don't know how we do that. I don't know how we do that, to be honest. Be a bit of an awkward one. Anyway, let me pull this forward because I just realised I did not do that. Come on. There we go. See, obviously, I'd like to make my own line, but I'm not got enough. I definitely don't have enough stones to be able to do that at the moment. Still not really pulled forward enough. Right. So I didn't know I was going to get another barrel wrapping either, so. I'm kind of in two minds of if it's actually going to be possible or not. And I'll definitely go ahead and try and test it and see if it's going to be possible. If I can put some of the hay into a mixer, because the hay won't go off, which is obviously ideal. So that'll be good. So all of this money now is for cattle, which is grand. I'll put this back on. Didn't even see. I don't know. I'll go and see. We'll go find out. Still haven't had the approval come through yet, so it's getting a bit late in the day. Hopefully I'll get the approval soon. So if I can strike a deal with them to obviously to store the straw up there temporarily, just undercover down the end dealership, sure they wouldn't have a problem with me doing that. So I get it back to our yard. Right, it feels 75. Let's go. I wonder if they've stacked this field yet. The modern stackers, particularly with this, because you've got less of a gate. There's no bales in the top anymore. Maybe there's down the bottom. I don't know. Can't see down the bottom in that corner. But yeah, they seem to have stacked a load. Hopefully we don't meet anything. Worries me a little bit. It's just so quiet. You only get the agriculture traffic down here. Don't want to indicate, we don't really need to indicate. I must have made this one up today as well. This is this one here, is it? Yeah, it's not a particularly big one. Oh, they're really doing squares in it, really. That one there. Cool. Yeah, it's like 4 bales or something. Crazy, isn't it? I didn't actually realise this is the animal dealership. I didn't even know that. I need to ring them later. Try and order some cattle. It's even class. Yeah, it's class of field. They got some cool fields, I tell you. I don't know if I'm supposed to go through this gate to get over there or what. I don't even know what I'm even doing. Okay, they don't have a lot of shed actually for me to keep them in. Eek. Is this field here or is it? I don't even know. I do have a shed over there. I don't know. I don't know how you get through that. Anyway. Really? And how the hell am I supposed to pick that one up? It's because it's gone around the other side, hasn't it? That's been mown meticulously close to that. Just remember Jeremy Clarkson in it. There we go. very many. There's like 5 bales in here. The thing is with the bale collection is that it doesn't actually benefit me. I suppose none of them do apart from the harvesting. The harvesting and the chaff benefits me, but this lot does not anymore. It used to when you were doing it as part of a package, but they're not doing that anymore. I have heard that someplace they'll bring it back as part of the package, which we can do. Can ask, request, I should say. Oh jeez. What we have to do is go and just ask if they accept hay. Oh. If they can just test the hay for us. I don't know if I was supposed to go through there. Not really know, to be honest. It's all a bit confusing. Don't really care. We can drive along here, it's not an issue. It's not really a problem. Lovely, howdy. So yeah, like I say, if I ask them to test for a bit of silage, think about it, we'll probably get away with that. Not silage, hay rather. Silage can be a bit more difficult. Hopefully it'll be good enough quality hay to feed, it should be. Don't see why not. I do kind of feel like creating a direct route. It's going around like that, isn't it? Or maybe just taking this out completely and just walling this bit off. I don't know. I don't really know. It's annoying that it's not like we're in, but yeah. Collect. Lovely. Whew. Need to get some herbicide tanks. Yeah, I need to get some herbicide tanks. Not really a lot left, to be honest, on this list. We are, to be fair, at the end of the month, so we're nearly finished, but yeah, it's looking a bit scarce. She's looking a bit scarce, she is. I don't even have any. The only thing I have is this. Can do that. Or we go mowing. That's the next option. Take our mowers and go mowing. Why not? Don't see why not. We'll go mowing for the rest of today. Don't see why not. May as well make some bank out of my situation. It's just kind of choosing the jobs that I can do fully in the dry. It's not wasting loads of time, pretty much. The fertilising is not one of them, unfortunately, at the moment. Because obviously it needs a fertiliser. But I suppose that's always going to be the case, isn't it? Were we not supposed to sell those mothers? Just suddenly actually realised that. Were we not supposed to sell those mothers? I think we were. Somehow. I do think we're supposed to sell one of those sets of mowers and find out which one of them. I assume that it's going to be the other one, but I don't know. Whichever one's more damaged, I assume. Should be this set. Should be. I don't know. This set should be the good set. We have a little look against the idea in a second. Bear with. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense actually. We do some mowing today. I never really thought about it like that. I do like working from the top, but obviously it's quite difficult to do so. Let me just switch this off for 2 seconds because I need to get the idea for this. And just double check. You're going to tell me that balls up. No. Do not want to request for it to be sold, thank you. We haven't done any mowing yet, so. Let's have a little ganders. So this should tell us. So we've got 29 months. Yeah, so 29 months is the one that's there then. So this one actually we're supposed to be selling. 0 months. Sweet. The other thing I need to also request that they sell is that. Which obviously one does not need anymore. Because somehow we end up with 2 of them. Don't ask me how that happened. Right. So it's supposed to be the other mower anyway. Cool. This mower that we got out here, it's got to come out of here. I've got to swap it for the other one. Oh, hello, shit. Now we're a bit stuffed. This mower here needs to come off of here. So these are going to be sold. Because they're brand new. Hardly even opened out the box. They're going to be swapped for some identical mowers, which are over here. Which is what that was supposed to be in there for. Don't ask, alright? Alright. Oh shit. Oh, it's stuck on the box. I was like, what the hell's going on here? I know exactly what's going on here. I'm stuck on the box because I forgot that I had that on. Gonna stop. Thank you. So these are the mowers I'm supposed to be using. I ain't got enough space to be able to do that. That's better. Cool. Let's get that right there. Yep, fine. Oh, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? But we should make it. Just. Plonk this back away. Yeah, we are kind of running out of stuff that we can do with the equipment that we've currently got. That is for sure. Uh, 23. Yep. 23 is tiny. Can we... We can just drive straight up there, can't we? No, we have to go through the... Can't just drive up straight there. Oh, yeah, I'm not really that fussed about a stone picker right now. Forgot actually we've got a shed over there as well that we can store something in. This is going to take me about 10 minutes, literally. So yeah, we've got 4 days to get, I think there's like 600 cattle or something. It's realistically, it's not going to happen, is it? But yeah, we have left it a tad bit late, unfortunately. Maybe spending that on fertiliser was a slight mistake. But now all the way it's fertiliser all the way. We'll just lease the mixer, that's not an issue. It's not fertiliser, it's animal all the way now. Obviously, while it's dry, I want to be making the most, but animals is the best way to do that. Buy ones that are going to be carving, otherwise we're going to lose the carving. We're going to push the carving back a month. Yeah, maybe buying. I suppose if we're going to be making bank off the fertilizer anyway, we've got 4 days. 2 of those days are spoken for, but 2 of them are not. Is this field here? I don't know where the boundary is for this, so don't really care. What the? What? What's just? Okay, I don't know what's just happened there. Just press the wrong button. That's what's just happened there. Wow, that's loose. Yeah, not a particularly useful field, is it? I've not done any contract mowing yet at all, so I don't know how well this. I don't know how much edge work they want either. I mean, I'm not going over into the bushes. I'm not ruining my mows. That's not really going to happen, is it? Literally, like I said, this is going to take me 10 minutes, max. %50 already. So having the GPS is quite useful. If I need to go a bit further out. There's a bit of space on this end. We'll go a bit further out that way. I'm not going too far into the bushes, but I'll go a bit further into the bushes. Might even need to go even further into the bushes. Well, how far they expect us to go in with this? Quite far, apparently. Right up onto that hill, apparently. Cool. And I'll just hit that with that. Absolutely bloody brilliant. Howdy. Good old rig this, to be honest. I've just seen notification. Hold on. Yeah, let's rush back. I want to see what this notification says. So I've got to stop here. Let's have a little look. Dear Wernolau Farms, you are now the proud owner of Field 85. Woohoo! Right. Well, on that note, I will get some equipment taken down to 85. That'd be good. So we can now go ahead with that. Around that is. Don't know what the best way to do that is, but obviously I'm going to need to drop the car off. Yeah, it's definitely a good decision because obviously I needed the straw, and yeah, that'd be the best way to get the straw guaranteed. Let's drop that. Sweet! Right, happy day, isn't it? Whether I'm actually going to do that today, I don't know. I do need to take the car, to be honest. I do need to take the car down there. The only thing that we're missing is a clean wind dryer. I don't even think we've got one available. I don't like having that there. It's a bit of a pain that being there, to be honest. I don't even know what this even is. I don't even know. It's obviously like a cattle run. Never actually walked into here, to be honest. Never really walked into here. You already have a slurry tank, isn't it? I don't know what this is for, really. So got a big slurry lagoon. Which I assume comes off the main pit somehow, but I don't know how. Damned if I know how. So we've got the main shed ready to go. Yeah, let's move that out of the way actually. Doesn't look very good there. Where it's going to go, I don't know. Could go actually in that top shed. But then, I don't know. Other options that it goes in there. Trouble is, I cannot see anything with now that we've got the trailer on that. This is the problem with hooking onto this, is I cannot see anything. All I can see is just a tiny little bit of the back window. Oh shit. Nope. Oh no, we are. Just not particularly well. That's terrible. That's terrible. I don't even know if we've been straight. Somehow we are. Don't know how. Pick that up, and away we go. So off down to our brand new field. Sweet. No, if we're doing squares, we should be alright with just leasing a little stacker, really. We don't need anything major. There's just something nice about being self-sufficient as well. It's a bit cloudy, isn't it? She's looking a bit cloudy, she is. Yeah, considering I didn't know the animal dealership, I don't think it's the animal dealership that I bought off. Well, no, it's not the animal dealership that I bought off. Might be alright to just lease a stacker for them, maybe. So I've got to be careful because obviously it's not my farm, but eventually, like I said, I wouldn't mind buying all of this area. I'm not even sure if it's even for sale. I know a lot of the land out is for sale. I don't know about the animal dealership. I haven't actually checked, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if they don't have as many barns as I thought they did, to be honest. They don't have as many barns as what I thought they did. It's a bit overgrown getting down there, isn't it? My field now. Do what I want with it. It's a little field, isn't it? Doesn't even look pretty. Oh. All the bars we wrapped this morning are gone. Do we actually have for sale or not? Don't know. Let's have a little look. I need to double check because I think we own a large amount of the area. What's that? Yeah. I know that we own. I know that we own a few forests. I do know that. Didn't know that we owned any land around, any further land around here though. Not know that. I know that we do own a few forests, and I've been meaning to have a little look at them for a little while. Be careful on this tree. Take that entire thing down. Don't really have a lot of choice, to be honest. I think it says £0 because we already technically own this. So I don't know who operates it. But I'm technically their tenant. Or their landlord, I should say. Bit tight, isn't it? So technically that's my gate. That's interesting. That is very interesting. And why am I losing so many frames? Why am I just suddenly losing? Oh, for Christ's sake, really? Okay, well, I'm going to have to just hotfill it back to the yard for the second. We've lost a lot of frames for some reason. 2.8%. Bizarre, isn't it? Really weird. Don't know why sometimes it does that. It's only 3%, but yeah, not ideal. Just hop onto my phone and see if there's a me problem. Let's have a little look. What kind of Wi-Fi I'm looking at? I'll switch that off. We'll see if that then improves it. No, is the answer to that. Cool. Take that off. I'm losing so many frames for some reason. Right, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and yeah, I will catch you all in the next one. Because, yeah, something's not quite right. I need to go and speak to these guys and work out what the hell they're doing. Because that is not acceptable. We're back at the yard now, so we're even connected up to the thing, and it's still not working properly. No idea why it's done that, to be honest. So, yeah, well, we'll get this all closed, and then we'll call it a day. Hope you guys have all enjoyed, and yeah, we'll see you all again in the next one. Till next time.